Cruzy, this is an exciting time. The British Open is on.
Wait, it's not the British Open, it's called the Open Championship.
Oh, the Americans call it the British Open.
That's the Americans, but the Europeans do not.
Okay, so it's the Open.
Championship.
It's at Royal Troon, by the way. Have you played the course?
I have, and it's exciting, it's beautiful. I tell you what, it is hard, it's fast, the wispy grass, when the wind blows, you can see the grass moving from side to side, and it is narrow, you can't believe it.
Isn't Troon where Ernie Els, 2004?
Do you have to talk about that? 2004, Ernie Els lost in a playoff, and I tell you what, Todd Hamilton played one of the most beautiful shots with a hybrid, hit it quite close, up and down it from nowhere. All my money up in smoke.
So let's talk about the bag, what the guys are going to be having in theirs.
You know, Bells, funny enough, driver and 3-wood, they don't change that much. But hybrids, let me tell you, hybrids, they don't use Subway. They'll be getting rid of those. As a utility iron, some of them will use a utility iron because they use it as a driving iron. So you can see it's a bit wider, but most of them look at that thin face. They're looking at something where you can hit the ball off the back foot, knock it down, low trajectory and everything. Yep. And coupled with that, you get certain ones that you can change. It's a 19 degree, but a lot of guys go to a 17, even a 16. They call it a driving iron. So that they won't use when you play on golf courses that are lush. You want to fly it in nice and high, not that weak, because it's running and dribbling it in. Because it's hard conditions, you'll use a 60 degree and things, but you won't use the normal, like the 12 bounce and the 8 bounce.
Correct.
You use a 4 bounce.
So we've got the 4 here and the 8 here.
You can see the difference between the 8 and the 4 bounce. The 4 bounce, it'll come out low and spinny, but it won't dig in. It'll just bounce, and that's what they want. And because the greens don't hold there, they don't need to flop it high. It's all these off the back foot, low running shots, check, check, check. The difference at the Open Championship doesn't go about all this. It's the guy that hits the most greens, but it boils down to, there's an old saying, drive for show and putt for dough.
Yeah.
Whoever does the best with this, and an interesting fact, look at this putter, it's face balanced.
Yeah.
Now, Luke Donald uses this putter. Do you know that 68% of players on tour uses a face-balanced putter?
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Quite interesting, isn't it? Whoever puts the best on that week, and now names come to the fore, like, who's the best putters on tour? Jordan Spieth, Jason Day. So I'm going to make a prediction, and I'm going to put money on those two, and I'm actually going to go...
Be sure not to lose it.
Again, and I hope it doesn't come true, but I'm going for a Jordan Spieth win. I think he's a great putter. And let's see, hopefully I can double my money.
All right, guys, this is not only true for pro golfers. If you know you're going to play at a hard condition or soft condition golf course, just make sure you run down to the pro shop and get the right equipment for the right turf conditions.